That's what I was supposed to be, right? The result of residential schools. Kill the Indian to save the man. We weren't meant to survive this genocide. We were meant to hate ourselves, to be locked up in isolation, to no longer know who we are, to inflict harm on our own people. I think people have families in order to create a sense of belonging. But what does it mean when you don't feel like you belong to your family? When all they seem to do is bring you harm? They hurt you, say mean things, abuse you. When there's alcoholism, drug abuse, violence. They never seemed to understand who I was, and I never seemed to understand who they were. To be estranged from your family, what does that mean? To not have a family by choice? To choose to be alone from everybody? Isolation has been really hard for me. To try to learn how to say no when I come from a family of people pleasers who inflict harm on themselves by not being able to set boundaries with others. I don't want to be like them. I don't want to be reactive. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be sad. But where does that leave me by not having a family? When everyone during the holidays have people to go around, people to comfort them when they're sad, people to cheer them on when they're doing good in life. But that leaves me to just sit here alone with my thoughts, questioning my self-worth, wondering, when will it ever get better? Being alone has forced me to learn how to cope, how to find new ways to heal myself, to fix myself, to make myself feel better when I'm feeling like this. Sometimes I have to look in the mirror and wonder, am I just like them? We're all intertwined with our family, whether we like that or not. It's about questioning if we have the awareness to see it. When you think about the idea of being intertwined with your family, especially your parents or your grandparents, it can cause you to think about the concept of what is ancestral trauma. If my family and its roots can gift me with such amazing qualities, what bad qualities can it curse me with? And I say curse as a way to describe those ugly feelings it can cause us. Throughout my short amount of time on Earth, I've experienced such heartaches, but at an extremely young age, I learned how to shut up, keep quiet. I became a people watcher. Creating the ability to observe kept me safe. I began to truly analyze how my family communicated with each other, and I learned that discussions about our feelings were always challenging. Throughout my childhood, I was told consistently to stop being a crybaby. Although that statement can have truth to it, it felt almost gut-wrenching to believe that my feelings didn't matter. As time went on and I grew older, I became afraid to show my emotional side, but it always seemed to divulge itself. I had conflicting thoughts about showing emotions, one part of me thinking, it's not that bad, why are you being so sensitive? And the other being, I'm upset and my feelings should matter. For years I struggled, and I still do, with having two conflicting thoughts, but believing them both to be true. What is that called? Cognitive dissonance, a state of tension that occurs when a person holds two cognitions, ideas, attitudes, beliefs, and opinions, that are psychologically inconsistent with each other. Dissonance produces mental discomfort that ranges from minor pains to deep anguish. People don't rest easy until they find a way to reduce it. Finally, I had an answer to what I've been feeling. Brene Brown, my favorite author, enlightened me on that topic. Her definition of cognitive dissonance is from her book named Atlas of the Heart, a book my therapist always referred back to when guiding me through challenging emotions. When I look back at that time, I was so unwilling to dive deeper into the logistics of my feelings. But I'm doing that now. During that time of attending therapy, I didn't see it as a way to learn about my feelings. I just needed someone to talk to. And that's okay. I'm allowing myself grace because at that time I had too much on my plate, and I wouldn't have been able to process all of the learning I was doing. Now that I've taken a break from school, having a boyfriend, and my family, I'm able to revisit those thoughts and study them. February has been a month of actualization. Who am I? What do I know? I am a studious person with a childlike wonder who wants to understand things, and when I don't, I get frustrated. Learning to love studying again has sparked this new light in me. I have such enormous goals and aspirations, and during the process of reaching them, I can feel imposter syndrome. But going back to the root of dreaming will help me pace myself. I am a studier of life, for life, a true dreamer. These moments have been so sweet tasting. It's almost like I've been trying to savor every moment because I never want this feeling of love, happiness, peace, and tranquility to end. It frightens me because I understand how life is water. The ocean is unknown, and I've endured the storms for too long. I'm so stingy with this happiness I've acquired. No one can take it from me. I cry because I feel both, so sad and happy for me. I want to hold that sad, broken, and lifeless Kara and be the person she was screaming to save her. But then I think, oh my gosh, you did save her. I've never been more grounded with Mother. Earth has never looked more greener, the fruits never tasted sweeter, music feels louder. I can feel the vibrations of the beats. My lungs have never felt more crisp with the air that I breathe. My showers have never felt more cleansing. I've never put more love into the food fueling my body. My books have never felt like my best friends. Strangers have never been kinder. My kids at school provide the sweetest love. I shed tears of joy because I found myself, and life has never felt more quiet and sweet. I love life again. Learning to heal myself and understand why my family is the way they are is what decolonization can be. I'm not the savage you thought I was.